Greetings, fellow adventurers. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the weekly recap where we will digest episode 12 in this recap on the Forgotten Temple nearing the end. So, we spent the last 3 weeks here, and then we will be hopefully closing up tonight. So it's been almost a whole month in this temple. So we kind of finished off episode 10 near the end, entering it, and the last 2 weeks going through this large temple, uncovering its mysteries, encounters, and then heading into the final boss fight uh, last week, and hopefully closing out later tonight. So, without further ado, let us play the intro, and we can get started. All right. So yeah, it's been quite a journey. We are starting episode 13 at 4:15 p.m. PST. So in about 5 hours from now. So yeah, I'm very excited. A lot of things to break down, and a lot like a major update by our DM Lexxo yesterday that will bring my character Jade Wind with quite a significant upgrade. Plus, that we're heading into chapter one that we are going to be doing. He allowed us to do a full rebuild on our character. So I have done that for my character, not a overhaul, but a couple of changes on what I would like to focus on. So as of now, I created the new character sheets, but there'll be significant changes. I'm not sure who else from my teammates have decided to change, take the offer and do a full rebuild. But as of now, last night, Lexo dropped the ball on a couple of updates uh, on the bomber talent tree, which offered a new sections which called poppers. So I guess it's a smaller version of the bomb where it does not have splash damage, but then at the same time, it doesn't need my resource of at the time having only six bombs at my disposal. That as long as I have one bomb, then I can make uh, uh, a lot more of these fire poppers. So, but anywho, before we get into that and get into this breakdown of episode 12, the Big Forgotten Temple, let us find out a couple of things. If you are joining me live, hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching this right after, hashtag replays. If you're watching me over at streamyard.com, at Facebook, my Facebook page, head over to streamyard.com/Facebook. So we'll do a couple of sound checks. Let's see if we are good on face on YouTube. Sound checks. Let's see. Okay, we are good there. Okay, let's check if we're good on Twitch. Testing, testing. All right, so this sounds like Twitch is ahead of the YouTube, and then let us check it out on our Facebook page. Test. the YouTube, and then that is a very big delay. So it looks like the order of earliest to later on delays is Twitch is ahead of the other two, followed after YouTube, and then Facebook has a huge, I think, delay between me speaking live and then it airing to the community. So, but yeah, if you are watching on the different platforms, hashtag live. If you're joining me live, then hashtag replay if you're watching right after. So, as I mentioned before, there's going to be a couple updates that are happening. We are ending the prologue very soon. It almost reaches like almost 13 weeks every Friday or Saturday. So later tonight at 4:15 will PM PST. We'll be starting episode 13, and hopefully we are ending our session at the Forgotten Temple. So we almost spent almost a whole month in this temple. So we're hoping to just put it behind us. There's still a little bit of things to do as we uh, survive the epic boss fight, and we are very close to hitting our next rank. So there probably when we start the episode 13, there might be a little bit delay as we update our characters with the when we level up, and a couple of stuff that uh, talents that we purchase over as we gain like 100 XP. So a couple of changes. It's not going to be final because there's going to be quite uh, changes if a couple of my teammates decided to take a soft or full rebuild heading into chapter one. We can start off with my character. I know I took uh, uh, a rebuild, not a complete overhaul, but then changed up a couple of just one of my traits and a couple of my skills as I want to focus more on defense, getting around the battlefield, and mostly, just healing and utility. More on the focus of studying the targets, more of the knowledge base. So, what will I sacrifice with that? I won't be doing a lot of DPS, not a lot of damage. Uh, we do have three other of my teammates who have focus on that, so it might be best to find ways to add versatility and also at the same time don't prolong a long fight by being able to find out our our enemies' weaknesses. So that's going to be my major focus on Jade Wind heading into chapter one. So I did change a couple of things. Uh, Hopefully it does get approved. But so probably gone is the card sharp talent. So you won't be seeing me throwing cards anymore because of the new tree that was added during the week. The poppers, I guess, like I said, a smaller version of the bombs where it does not have splash damage, but then I can make more of that, and that's the reason why I took the card sharp. Is that I only had on the apprentice level, I only had six bombs at my disposal, and obviously, these encounters go longer than that. So it was about being a little bit creative with my character, more of healing, and just if my teammates are doing well, then I'll uh, I'll throw an attack here and there. So, but yeah, my current my previous character had these stats, and it was focused mostly on Constitution. But I talked with GM Lexxo with my blighted amulet. I re changed it over to what is Jade Wind's strength is his intelligence. So I did sacrifice some HP, but since we upgraded some of our skills after defeating the boss, uh, it wasn't a significant change. So my HP has changed uh, to 75 because of what a purchase I picked with BDB2, but obviously that could have been 85 since my constitution went from 17 down to 15, but you can see my intelligence went up to 22 from 20. So what has happened now, my AC is based on two different things, as my other teammates AC are based on dex. My AC is based on dex and intelligence, so I'm focusing a little bit more on intelligence, and my damage for my bombs come from intelligence. So that has helped me. The poppers has changed the ball game for me, so I don't have to focus too much on dex damage for my card sharp. Now I can just focus all the damage through intelligence. So I'm looking forward to that. So my HP has went up a little bit. I lost 10 because I moved the blighted amulet to intelligence. But at the same time, I have my AC has went up by 1 point through my modifier of 6. All right. So yeah, I mean, those are kind of the changes. My constitution has went down. My magic has decreased because of that, but Jade Wind is not basically focused on magic. He's more of uh, doing all his magic stuff through alchemy. So those are the changes there. The other characters that have changed also is, let's head over to Evie. She has changed. She has bought the BDB2 as well, so her HP has went from 76 to 95. So she is our tank in the game, and she is also our heavy hitter in the game. So that is just basically a tank's what do you say, dream, to be able to take a hit, but at the same time be able to swing away and do a lot of damage. So that is the changes for her with that purchase, and then hopefully when we move into journeyman, that there's going to be a lot more that we'll see. But like I said, we don't know who has decided to take a soft or full rebuild with their characters, or keep everything as is heading into chapter one. So next one will be, I believe, Quintus. So this is his old stats. All right, and he has changed. He is our first person to hit 100 HP. So pretty good to heading into the next one. But his primary focus, his primary focus is finesse, and his magic, destructive magic with fire has helped a lot in as well. Uh, do quite damage on our encounters. So he is probably one of our focus DPS. So I believe Yuna has not has basically focusing a lot more on her illusion magic, and a couple of things that we're hoping to see her unveil as we head into chapter one. So there is that to look forward to when we're moving into the next chapter. So very excited. It's been quite a long uh, 13 weeks, 12 weeks in this campaign. We did have, I had at least 6 weeks. Oh, sorry, think about another 2 weeks in the last campaign where we didn't make it, but we are beyond that point. And here on out, everything is new, and we're ready to explore more to the world that GM Lexxo and his team as Flamester, GM Flamester have set up for us. So they are working hard behind the scenes to create this system, create this world of which is still gonna the name's planning to be changed, and hopefully get that kickstarted published next year. So they're working. Props to them for investing their time into this, and I'm looking forward to bringing out any updates, any information uh, that will help them, and also any of you who love to support that project and add a wonderful story, a wonderful system to the tabletop RPG community. So, yeah, just log in every week and like and support me and my teammates, and also KitKat is also doing live streams on her Twitch channel. So check that out. Also, I did put a recommendation there on Twitch, and you can follow her on her channel as well. So without further ado, let us get set up here for our breaking down episode 12. Once again, thank you for uh, staying with me for the last 17 minutes as we just go through a couple of updates and hopefully, let's see here, just make it all nice and pretty. So, let's fix that. Let's see. All right, there you go. All right, so here we go. We last week, uh, or especially 2 weeks ago, we finished off finally uncovering the entrance heading down to the subdivision of the Forgotten Temple by using the two bottles of what was wine, but I guess now was vinegar, and pouring it into the fountain where it covered the base of the fountain and either triggered secret passage that led us to where we are here, as you can see in the map. So we kind of descended the stairwell heading down here and close it off to this part of the subdivision, because obviously this would have been a little bit more uh, bigger fight, because we only had 30 minutes. We did actually went overtime on episode 11, and definitely there was a lot to be told here. So we kind of closed it off there and started the episode 12 here uh, in this uh, part of the subdivision where there was a tree in this cavern, and also these blue crystals unfortunately cracked in the ones that we discovered were cracked. and they were meant to basically, I think, kind of like a barrier or keep something within these caves from getting out, as it was described to us. But let us kind of get this playing.
I did it before I even joined the call.
We saw you spamming on the servers. Like the
Alright, let us fast forward. So,
Indeed. And as you guys were exploring this cave system that the temple had connected to, you went down inside path because you noticed the remains of a dead tree. And as you entered the room, you noticed that all around the tree, everything was corrupted with the blight and covered with various fungi and mushrooms. And as soon as the light from your light sources hit the tree, a pair of eyes opened.
so it looks like we awakened something
And you
here.
guys need a war mission.
And thrown straight into the fire as we begin our into the fire already.
Yes.
Holy, a
Now.
little deja vu.
Can I
there.
really stretch it and call this tree and make it a jungle biome?
Straight into the fire. Also, let me pause right there.
You know.
So we were finally unveiled to Yuna's new character token, as you guys can see there. This was her old token, but she had, obviously it's a little bit different. But so I'll have to ask her if she is more than welcome. Will allow me to use her token just for the purposes of updating her character sheet. So, but yeah, she used her token on this session, and one of the things that the GMs, or I know that Lexxo and Flamester has told me, and or told all of us that it, especially these early levels, that it's well, we love players who invest and whatnot into their characters, but obviously when there's a chance that your character dies, then obviously all that love and effort and I know for myself financial uh, uh, put into getting my character art commission, that yeah, it's, I mean, when your character's more established and you have a more handle of your character, then yeah, it that'd be the right time to get art commission for your character. But yeah, as of now, I am definitely focusing on defense and just getting around the map if let's just say things not go in our favor. So I have invested in a couple of items that will help us, but to each their own on what they choose to do on their action. I know that I want my character to keep going as the story progresses.
No, but I mean,
I don't
in
think
my,
that's the main.
favorite
I'm
terrain,
hoping
I get
up here
initiative.
there's
I
more.
was joking.
Count as favorite terrain.
Jungle.
I mean, it's man-made temple.
Okay, let's fast forward. So we did have this character here. Let's see if I can see what it's called.
This
So I don't know.
took over the nature lady. She's from the
How does he have the second lowest?
There you go.
hit the tree. Hit the tree.
Sorry.
Oh, it's blighted.
It's beautiful.
Blighted
As you
fungal
guys
nymph.
can,
That's interesting.
What
That was our first battle for this
You're
episode.
thinking. You're thinking.
How did Quintus
What?
get a 13? How does he have the second lowest? With a
Cause.
Pray for suffering.
Oh my god, sorry.
Well, you
Anyway.
guys go on. Knowledge nature.
I don't have. Oh, I do have it. I remember. Yes, I got it recently. I realized it was
So
really
with my
important.
full
I bought it.
rebuild, I
Let's go.
gained
Everybody has knowledge
four
nature
more
now.
Yeah, we had to roll it for so many times.
knowledges to supplement
Okay,
Jade Wind.
this is a jungle nymph.
Hmm.
Normally
Oh.
they're somewhat friendly.
Damn.
This one has been infected and overtaken by a blinded fungus that seems to be almost like a parasite that has taken over its mind and body.
So there was a skill that I wanted to take, but
So
then
yeah, brain spores took over the nature lady. She's going to attack you then.
I didn't take that one as of now, as I focus on at the time damage and whatnot. So
Considered magical creature.
I don't really,
Alright, there we go.
I don't really think this is the boss fight, but
I'm
we'll
so
see.
far away too because I was all mad. You got mad.
So what's in charging
A little
distance?
fast
Yeah.
forward here.
Probably I'm going to do that. But before that, though, I'm going to do that thing that I always do because I have a feeling. I might.
So my primary focus right now with my character, especially in the early parts of the game, will be charging my characters.
Alright, let me go double check.
Because I also focus on my AC. Let's see.
You're a snake chaos, correct?
Yes.
I did take the skill Nimble Striker, so I don't get affected with charging into battle and lowering my defense, which is a -2.
Let me.
I love it. I love that energy.
Yes. All right. Let's do this.
Every time you talk, yeah.
Yes. I think I did it to my
My AC has increased
All right.
from
Oh,
21.
feels good with yourself.
All right.
and my
So
luck
yeah.
has
So we're
increased
gonna.
also.
I wouldn't know.
Alright,
think
let's
it's
fast
a
forward
boss.
there.
And
It's
next
like,
one
it's like
to.
it's like the Pokemon gym leader. You know, you have to defeat the
Yeah.
ones, and then you get to the.
Okay. So I'm just gonna attack because
just
I
get her
can't.
ass.
I can't arcane.
So,
I can't power.
That's
so
the
I power
thing. I
attack
don't
as a
know if
reaction.
my
Double check.
teammates are aware that when they just decide to
Okay,
charge,
power attacking,
that
charging, and
their
I am smiting.
ACs get lowered as they're headed to battle.
The first one
Without,
actually hits.
as in role
The
playing,
second one's
not
freaking-
thinking of their
That doesn't hit, I'm
surroundings.
scared.
But that gives them a disadvantage.
Is that including smite?
Yes, it's already in that.
Most
in
important that it does give them advantage
Okay.
on the attack, but at the same time it lowers their AC by 2. So
Is you cut into her. However, her body resists some of the damage, as your weapon seems to have a hard time cutting into her.
oh boy, we do need something here.
Evie does not like this.
Okay, it's her turn.
Wait, what?
It's her turn. Yeah, it is her turn.
It's her rated action moves her behind the person that triggered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you're rating an action, when something triggers an action, your initiative is moved right.
There we go.
So
Alright, let's fast forward this because
this
we're
can't
trying to
you
get
any
this
time
into 1
if you've
hour.
already taken the turn. But
Or, well, they never get it under 1 hour, but alright, so but like I said, the full episode is in the description, and just check out the whole battle if you are wanting to.
I have a plus 4. I can make it real.
But yeah, definitely have a watch before we head into episode 13
she's going 5 foot back.
in a few hours. So. Here we go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, 2 of our characters, Quintus and Evie, have swords on them and do quite
very
of their
Oh, okay.
damage through melee attacks.
Per day. Just make a spot save. Constitute damage 10 fatigue. Take the saving round. Cloud. Save every round.
So answers the question. Every round you're in the card, you have to save. If you fail the save, you are infected with the spores.
So basically, probably what happened here is now there is no way we can
Anyway, two happens
escape.
first.
Oh, fuck. Anyone want to take the natural one first?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, fuck,
the,
it's here.
cloud,
I was looking at Evie.
the cloud lasts for 10 rounds.
Oh, jeez.
That's fine.
Nice. All right, I'll go.
You want to roll first? Ah, she got the good roll. I'm gonna get the shit roll right now.
I think we did. Our rolls were
Probably
pretty
not
good on this start, I believe. I'm trying to recall from.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, that's two.
Okay.
You say.
Look at us hitting body saves for the first time ever.
So yeah, we kind of that would be really
All
bad. The thing
levels,
here, I
body
think
saves, we get that. We get fucking DC 18, DC 20.
I mean, that's good then.
the thing is that we had a lot of these rolls are predetermined, so it depends on who gets
get the
the
fuck out of
numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
So I think probably maybe let's say 1,000 rolls are. I think Lexxo said that he just enters a number and then it shuffles a bunch of numbers for future
If you hold
rolls.
your breath, if you spend it, no, on your turn, you can hold your breath. If you're, and then next time it triggers, if you're holding your breath, you get a +4 to the save.
That makes sense.
But that doesn't work for the initial burst, because you don't know you needed to, you don't know you needed to hold your breath.
Yeah, well, it's not like we're all gonna know what to attack, so
I think it's 4 rounds. I think.
Well, the ongoing, remember when you take ongoing, it only applies to one effect.
Yeah, for Dazzle. That's all. That's the only thing I have on.
alright.
I think it's so it's 4 rounds. It lasts.
Just so you know, you can technically do ongoing for damage.
Really?
Yeah, so it deals the damage every round.
That's crazy. I'll take advantage of that. But right now I'm trying to stack.
Ammunition.
Yeah, I
And
probably might change this
Oh yeah, he's got that.
into
I said get that crit. and you
recap
got that
to
crit.
A lot of cards.
maybe
Yeah, the
watch
dice
party.
are in
We'll
favor
see.
today.
Except for-
You hit her, and she seems hurt by it.
So yeah, definitely melee attacks were quite a
Okay.
challenge.
She's actually Evie's like kind of like glanced. Well, not anymore.
Natural
She just
20.
was wondering how
a good start.
if
So
Yuna's
happy,
okay with this, but I
but
guess she is.
still
So
not
she's
battle.
back forward.
Because I was worried
She's blind.
because Evie's sword wouldn't go through, so
There.
We'll
and
see.
do-
I mean I do not want to
more,
use my
that's
bombs at
power
this point.
attack.
I want to save
And
it for
I'm going to arcane strike.
a last resort of healing our party. So
Five. Oh, and then I'm not going to use my arcane point. Keep that.
hmm,
And then I'm going to attack.
19 damage.
That will miss.
That's
Barely.
What?
Okay.
7.
Oh yeah, 6.
Evie, you're ready again. Okay, she is going to cast a spell at you, Evie.
Okay.
And she's going to target you with both projectiles. And she has a wound. So,
So yeah, I mean I gotta
wound
realize
is
what I am
different.
working with.
So I made attention more power.
Oh.
And not to set my damage because
-1 because
I think what
But then
made a
plus
huge
damage
difference
check.
was
Hmm.
just keeping my
Maybe we should just
teammates
start you and
alive.
Quinton there and see who gets closer to
Okay.
him first.
She needs a DC 16
Oh boy.
cast a spell. Oh no.
Oh boy.
That a-
Yeah, that's
was
27.
19. Okay.
Okay.
44?
Holy
Evie?
crap! Ouch.
Evie, you need to make 2 DC 17 binding saves and gets 44 damage each. I would have to tell you guys, that is below average. By a few points.
Is it low average?
Dang it.
Oh my goodness.
This is when I really need my luck, and I do not have it. All right, then let's do this and die.
Oh yeah. I
my
mean
God.
this was
All right,
that's a
Okay, one more.
one.
And you make the second one.
Oh
So
Guys,
no.
I'm not dead.
you only take 44 damage.
I can't parry it already.
No, it's just,
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah,
fast
it's a
forward a
targeting
little
advantage.
bit here, but if you wanna do a little recap.
so yeah, you guys see the
So just do a little recap is that from the very get-go when we got to this part of when we got to the temple, we did not rest at all. So a lot of our resources was dwindling down. If I did not have card sharp at that time, yeah, I'll be going into the boss fight without any bombs at all. So this I think the last 2 weeks took I decided to hold on my last 3 remaining bombs until we hit the boss fight, and yeah, it was definitely tough for myself that I can't contribute that much. It was more of role playing and just surviving to get into the encounter as passive as I can. So
You have to make a
Alright.
DC 19 mind save with a -1 to their roll.
Also, if
okay.
Then you make it.
I'm so miserable though.
You
What
blink into existence, and then blink back up.
Okay, let's get to the
Oh wait, I
final
blink.
part.
So can I move again after my turn?
Okay, well. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, that's somewhere.
I will try one more spell. I'm gonna cast a level 1 spell, please. Nope.
Alright, that's Yuna's AC increase and oh,
Going to make a mana control, not to waste mana.
Oh, true.
so
Where is
let's
that?
do that.
My dump?
This is her new one now, so or her current one. Okay, I got
There it
this.
is.
Alright,
Hey,
that's good.
Nice.
So props
You
to
can really
KitKat and her,
I'm out.
her character
Can I go in here?
considering
Yuna
My
is that
kingdom.
she is focusing on
to help,
a skill
I walk over here
and
will,
trusting the three of us
try to
to
debate this girl.
to come on, finish
Come on.
these encounters as she
You got it.
like
I think I
specialize
fucked up because I
on
used two,
her build
I
that
debated
she's
dogs
hoping to
twice,
bring out
so I-
in
and I
chapter
don't think I
one.
pressed the combat stuff. So I think I
So
only have 5.
Also, you
Oh, yeah. You short rest.
Yeah, you
so
get a
a
combat
couple of
summon
us
for us.
focused on
Yeah.
getting our
Yeah, we- yes.
our
I think it's 2 actually. 'cause
defense
I
up
was down
as
to
well.
4, and I went back to 6 after 1 short rest.
I still haven't short rested.
She saved
Alright,
up
well,
all her
Wait.
XP towards
All right, come on,
the
come
build
on.
that she wants
Come
to
on.
make. So come on, I don't even know what this ability is. So.
Not.
I still do not know
Alright,
what
deserves
that
physical
skill
damage.
does at this point.
So your
So
armor does apply.
I feel really
Okay.
bad.
So then that's
Your-
so 5. So that's
just-
I feel bad for
oh yeah,
Chris
it
and
went up 1.
his character
I'm
Quintus
literally
that
pulling out a calculator because this is how bad I
he's wanting to
56.
get a couple of
56,
his skills
I'm
that
like,
he's
okay, what
been
is that?
putting together,
Sure.
like
Yes, so it was so it was
faking out
52
the
minus
enemies,
6.
but
So,
obviously a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
our
that's
encounters,
Yeah, that's right.
a lot of the
Not
she's like,
creatures
"Ah,
that we
she's
face
bleeding all over
is
the place.
that
She's like,
a
ow.
lot of them are not
I heard.
smart. So if you do have to attack a humanoid
Okay, yeah, that really hurt.
uh,
That was close.
enemy,
Yeah, that would have killed you. Right after
this
the
is
red,
that's when
Can I
Quintus
see through
will
this for this cloud? Well,
will
I know.
shine for us. So
I got with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move down here. And I'm going to.
alright,
I'll tell you
I'm
what.
going to
it's
attack.
8 minutes now. Let us fast forward. Let's just say that
Yeah.
Nope.
we finally did
Doesn't
the.
actually say that. She's like kind of
Entire room.
nice. Okay.
You have to roll again for advantage on the confirm.
Ooh, true.
Oh. Should she be in hot streak?
Okay.
I don't think 21 confirmed that.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
It does.
It does.
As long as over.
Oh,
Oh,
I
oh,
finally
so
credit
it hits. 21 hits.
in my entire life.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! I don't want to use.
Mm,
I'll have to use my bomb. Come on, I think that will be the final hit there. So this character was able to kind of like dimension doors through the tree. And there we go.
Oh my goodness.
That was
As
quite a
you
battle.
degrade in half, and it falls to the ground. Not moving.
And I think Quintus
He
decided
has
to
a
burn the body.
stir
So,
fry to talk with him.
all right, let's fast forward from that encounter.
Right now, I only have 2 uses left.
I have no
Jade
uses.
has,
Don't think we
2
can.
things left.
We'll be
We
right
have some potions though. I mean,
I have 1 potion.
Yeah,
I
we were just
have
basically
4 still, or 3. Is that-
Me.
getting
I
to
might have to
running
borrow.
closer
Yes,
to
you know,
fumes with our
I was
healings
wondering
or
earlier.
potions.
I've been drinking potions since we got here. Like nothing right.
So basically, that's
So I only have 1 left.
30 gold pieces per potion that I was able to create. I created 20.
That's funny. And I
I
have
gave
17
5
units
each,
charges I
and
can't use, and I'm
then
really healing.
yeah, I mean,
We only had that option to
I
take a
think
risk heading into. Don't want to be really low heading into.
I'm really happy that I asked the teammates where it would be best to get work with Jade Wind's strength, and obviously, uh, uh, a couple of them decided that my bombs and my range, even though I have the highest AC in the team, that as you guys can see, Evie and Quintus can hold the front line while Yuna and myself tried to add the damage or add a little flair into the mix to help out the situation. So that has helped me. That strategy hitting range has helped me not utilize a lot of my potions at all. It definitely has kept me alive way back. I think in episode 4, back in the blighted mother, where I think that's the last time I ever fallen unconscious. So yeah, I didn't have to utilize a lot of my healing for myself, but most importantly, I was able to use it as a medic for my teammates. So, you know, though I don't offer too much on damage, keeping my teammates alive and hopefully the next skill will help me give us options if a battle is over our head that we need to make a break for it. So, really happy with the versatility of my character.
All right. You guys are going
All
forward.
Yeah, we're-
I have a scratch. Should I heal? Should I do something about this?
All right,
And get the
so
magic stuff.
let's move
This
forward.
feels like a really big.
Broken.
So this is what we've
Lantern
discovered
here.
so far.
All right, so moving forward, we're 42 minutes into this recap.
Well, we have a long ways ahead of us.
So we got into
Are these
this.
like the same as here? Like they're
They broke in or no?
Quintus looked at this picture. This is kind of the digestive. His comment was the stomach into the intestine, so it kind of does
Anything
look like
special
that.
about the
As you guys get up to there, Quintus, go ahead and continue moving where you were. And Jade, put yourself over easy.
giant spider.
Yeah.
Another one.
All right,
another one?
You guys can roll initiative.
Yeah, here we
Yeah,
are.
here
As
we
you are
go.
moving through, some of the powers of level come to life.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh!
Man,
Look at this roll.
Wow.
Right.
And we have
Yeah, you look-
4 enemies here,
Wow,
which
3
is
20s in a row. Oh my
And a
god.
one.
Man.
And a one.
And a 1? Oh, and a 1.
you know what?
I'm not even that hot streak, man.
so using up our 20s on initiative. So which is yikes. So these are the gem golems.
You're angry rat.
I don't suppose I would recognize those. Right? Like I haven't seen them be.
Everything in this temple was attacked us, too.
Roll me an arcana. Roll me an arcana check. And again, they're golems. In their head seems to be a gem. They are protectors, guardians, general keepers.
Oh, they're golem.
So I think they're kind of here to also prevent whatever is in here from getting out. So
We should pick it up and throw it and it'll explode.
how many do we have?
That's how it works,
4
right?
of them.
Yeah, you pick it up and throw it.
What?
It's basically a wild joke. It's basically a wild joke. If you pick up the little thing you throw them, they just explode.
I don't know about that. I don't believe they're friendly though. It's such a shame. Maybe I can study the thing. Like, one of it is on. I don't believe chunks of rock will be able to be fainted. So
You say a robot dog.
that is true. But I'm a slap.
So I feel yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
been
no.
trying these things
Body
for
save, right?
Yeah, I think it's
for a long
only-
time, but
Quintus,
Hello there. Pause.
Oh.
I will parry.
Come on,
That's kinda
come
funny.
on, come on, block it.
Oh.
So unfortunately for
Vanishing.
Jade Wind,
Come on.
yeah, my punches are not gonna do any damage on these things, and
Why are you looking at me like that, dog?
I can hear in the
You just
background.
burst my dog. You're just looking at me like, what motherfucker? So that's slow damage.
Oh, boy.
Okay, you don't have CR anymore.
I have to remember I have
Oh,
that skin shirt. I
That is
got
not-
17, 18. Oh no!
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
What, Ryan? Did you say?
Yeah.
They stood up.
Come on,
You
come
ready to
on.
do the parry this week?
Does he have?
so we finally lay out here. There's three of us.
Yeah.
On the one column. The
Yeah,
one
I
who's
don't
not
know.
our
Should be able to have-
tank has
Yeah,
three
yeah,
of them.
Yeah,
And
two.
I'm waiting for
Quintus.
this one. I'm gonna parry this.
You know what? Good choice. That's like just crazy.
12 more damage, and that one misses.
Oh, that's
So
very nice.
obviously, knowing what we know now,
All right,
right?
move back here.
Jewelry would hurt so much.
Turn out well, but then obviously when you're in the heat of the
Try
moment
strike
and you
this 1-4.
see a situation like
Yeah,
this,
piercing. What is
no, it's slice,
Card sharp. Is
flashing?
card piercing?
Flashing.
slashing.
That makes sense.
Okay.
This might be a problem.
There's name be a bit to the proof. Quintus, you have friends.
They're all flanking him
Quintus
too, so
finally
they
made
get.
friends. It only took him to the end of the prologue.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! All
Am I wounded?
right, let me get close
roll
a
a
little
one.
bit here.
Oof.
So this is
We
one
cannot
of
roll
our
today.
tougher fights here.
Bypass DR. All
Okay.
DRs.
And I'm gonna get back.
That was 1545. How much use did you have?
So I do have
Oh,
the option to tank a lot of these ones,
Easy.
but
Punch.
Oh, that did not hit me.
Quintus,
since
Punch
this is being
transfer.
the oh,
Come on.
that's a net 2 hits. That's a net 20. Warning to confirm.
That confirms. Blaz.
wait, one of them had advantage?
17.
Right.
17 hit.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you wrote 4.
13 miss.
Dude, the first one just.
Oh, front with me, front with me. Yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah. Right.
one's right here.
My bad.
So the 17 right here.
I'll try to parry the 7.
Would you like to try and parry the net 20?
Eh, fuck it.
no! Oh, yes! 20 on 20.
Oh, clutch.
James, your turn.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
rolls.
goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
That was the
Wow.
exact same roll as the last one. It was
We have
nat
a lot of
20.
20 going on for this start of the session.
It would have done.
Oh
it
my
wouldn't even done
goodness,
damage.
All right, well, as
Am I
fast
able to use
forward.
this pickaxe in front of you?
So I wanted to improvise, but then you had to get the skills on
That'd be it.
the stuff
Maybe an improvised
to
weapon,
use
but it
it.
was
So it was worth a try.
Or no.
Just apparently, I think one of
What's
the
the quality of it? Is it like,
weaknesses, yeah, piercing
You
it.
guys don't know. You haven't inspected them yet.
yeah, I was gonna.
Pickaxes count as a hammer, essentially.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Hammer.
All right,
Oh, bludgeoning?
That makes sense.
No.
piercing.
Yeah, piercing because of the tip on the end.
Well, you said hammer, so my brain was.
So
like,
I am
Hammer
really
doesn't have to be
excited.
sharp.
Excited with the new update
I
that
just gonna charge it
Lexxo and then brought,
Or-
so I'll be able
It's just a button
to.
strike.
There's a popper called physical popper, so you can.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, you can't have one talent and have all
I
three
don't think you
effects.
can
You have
physically do
to
enough damage.
pay for
is that what
all
flanking?
3 talents for all 3
19,
different
so yeah,
types
the
of
19
bludgeon,
doesn't do no
bludgeon.
damage.
Oh, I see already added that.
Slicing and
Bludgeon.
piercing damage. So
Oh, no, I don't have. What damage? Quintus,
I
Oh,
do
yeah,
have
and the
one
skill,
of
yeah.
20
one
power.
of the 3. So
Oh, fuck it. I'm turn around to these. Here.
all right. Well, let's say we finally
Yeah.
defeated that one, and definitely heading
Oh, yeah, I got my
into
question.
the 3 over there. So let's fast forward. I got over there. Obviously, my damage does not pass
Yeah, my
their
brain's like,
DR,
might be better, like, healing
so
us for some support so you can't hit.
basically just
And if you're
slapping
all
on
damaged,
a
the
wall.
bombs are good for iron combat, and you can group up and everyone get hit by the.
So I'm hoping to
Yeah.
work on that later on in chapter 1. Alright, so I try to
Okay.
No
charge
DRs
there.
implemented, so they're
So I think
their
Quintus.
magic will work better than my fucking sword.
Okay.
Dead! Sweat.
Oh, there you go.
Fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, Quintus took care of those two
You
with
hit
his
them where?
fire magic.
26.
Okay.
No DRs implemented, so they're just
Yeah,
fuck
you
tons
get
of DRs.
Okay, there you go. So the magic bypassed their DR, so very good.
Alright.
And these are like full
Oh, my, okay.
fledged
Oh, even better. Okay,
golems.
perfect.
These are very
So we got
Look at,
charges.
look at Quintus being a good team member
Yeah.
setting up for Evie.
Yep. So charging. It's exactly 40. I still charge anyways. Charge. Charging. Attacking.
I kind of like, this is the piercing.
let's
bit.
see.
And
Let's
then I
see
think
if
it was-
let's see.
And I'm like, okay.
Okay, I felt my magic.
And
Yeah,
I
this
still.
would be over, to get.
Alright, and. Oh man.
I have so much. I have
That is-
Advantage.
Oh yeah, advantage. Also, I didn't put flaming, so that's plus 2 too. I'm not gonna add it.
Let's see.
I'm gonna
Let's
add the-
see.
oh, yeah. So that's 19.
That was. Yeah. Can you do it?
No.
Oh,
Believe. I believe.
three.
Draw.
Try again.
Let's see. Let's see if
Let's
Yuna
see.
can close this off. Oh boy.
Why are rolls just suddenly start taking all of a sudden? It's like nope.
Oh, what
Oh,
the?
can I?
Yeah, there. It amps. It's just going to amp from everyone.
Oh my god, really?
Quintus.
Can I debate?
Jade, you're getting amped.
After that, if it does, yeah, if it doesn't hit, I will probably. How hard did it hit? Did it hit hard?
It's 3d6 plus 8, I think.
Jade?
Yeah.
Right there.
2d6
Yeah.
plus 6.
You get an A up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait, Quintus.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Right. Now that's back.
Nope.
No, it hits.
5, 6, 5.
Should I go? Did I interrupt?
I mean, she can just get
True. You're right. I'm activating. I can't regenerate my combat damage. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
18 minutes for
Yeah.
14 damage. And the brain save, like extra D6. So 16 damage. It just comes waddling up to you and punches you in the gut. It realizes that the others aren't a threat to you.
I'm like,
And I am? And
the piercing weapon.
yeah, but I haven't hit. I've hit one person with piercing weapon.
True.
I'm pretty sure Evie's done more damage.
Sure. I'm.
Nope.
Alright. Let's get a roll above 5. If we get above 5 here, I think I'm happy.
Damn.
That's it. All right. Well, let's just say we dealt with that one as it tried to move around, and we basically, I think we were able to surround it here and finish the last one. So let's fast forward. So we ventured into the cave a little bit more. All right, and we did find this platform 10 feet surrounded by these stones, and we had a nice good portion of discussion on whether to use this one to rest. We had an item that we found in I believe one of the chests in the room that part of the tunnel has collapsed, I believe, and called the Restful Watch. And yeah, we were debating on using that one, so one of us was awake to watch while the other three rest. But obviously there are pros and cons. Pros on a couple of your things will refresh, like combat stamina, gaining a couple of luck and whatnot. And Tristan. And then also, at the same time, yeah, getting some HP and whatnot. So, but the con of that is that, during that time, enemies might, during that 8 to 10 hour time, enemies might start gathering again. So it was quite a lengthy discussion here that we finally decide to push forward without heals at our disposal, because obviously the heals won't be enough to help us. But in my defense, a lot of things, if it's 5 HP that you gain from that, then a lot of things can come down to a few hit points. So, but we all decided that it's more better for us that to push forward and not rest, and then to encounter more enemies on the way and dwindle the remaining resources that we have, especially the potions and the healing. So we decided to fast forward.
First to take for advantage of the
So
Draining enemies. Except for this. That one
It's
kill.
just max try to keep the
one thing, Smite, you can only have a single piece of smite at any time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
arcade pool, you can only have one arcade pool smite at or active at a time.
What do you mean? Oh, I can't spend multiple in the thing. Well,
let's see. So we had this port here where we had a fork in the road, right? In which direction we wanted to go. I suggested that we head south, because obviously with the terrain, well, in gaming, in real life you won't know, right? We have to test, but in gaming, obviously we can see the map. It's like there's not like there's going to be a huge cavern ahead of us, whatnot. So let's see if I can find the part here. But yeah, I mean, obviously you're, as you can see, probably at the bottom there. That yeah, I mean, there's not much here
looks at him and just
with
I
the
really
previous
hate him.
cavern
God, Jen.
that we already went to. So obviously there's a lot of space up here, or here,
I don't believe the hunter
to
controls.
become the main boss battle. So, but it came down to a flip of a coin from Quintus, and we headed north, not finding out what was down here on the south tunnel until the boss fight. So
Points.
all right, so we had
The
a little
hunters
bit
got-
more,
What was this?
as you guys can see
Yeah.
here.
I do.
The tunnel started getting a
Evie's,
little
really,
bit more
like,
narrow
fascinated by that.
until we got
Like, wow,
to.
I can't see the room.
So obviously, yeah, you guys can see we already passed a lot of
Guys,
things.
Hold up.
Obviously, the south tunnel, there's not a lot of
This
things
seems to
that
keep
we
on
could
going
be.
and going. Do you know we?
That is how games
Should we?
So yeah, we
Can we,
had a
like-
lot of
Under.
stuff here.
I'm mainly moving up in increments.
Yeah, something. It's you see something. What is that?
Yeah, but like the we can go faster than 5 feet. Is all it's saying.
What
Like
is that?
10 to 15 at a time. 10 to 15.
What is this?
It's a rock.
It's just a rock.
It's
It's a
connected to the
pillar.
top.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's a pillar. Oh, that's so neat. How did that work?
Pillar of honor.
Just walk around it, just admiring the god of war, the fog of war. Oh, that's
Yeah, so obviously, yeah, I mean,
Wow, when I look at things, I can't see them. And I do.
so
Evie's like really like
unfortunately,
fascinated by that. Like, wow, I can't see the room
let's see
you're in
us
anymore.
with
What happened?
dark vision.
guys, Guys,
Hey,
stop.
hold up, guys.
Well, this seems to.
Yes.
This seems to keep on going and going. Didn't we?
That is how kids.
Should we? Should we like check if the other place like had just a room? Did we even check it? Is what Evie would say, which I can't do the freaking bubble.
How do I know? Anyway,
Do you want to
this
check
seems
it
be
before
part
we
of the
go?
temple, no
Well,
longer cave. Instead it's
So I think I'm gonna
Every
designate
time you find a
Jade
small room,
Wind
you
as
try to
the
show us.
door
I prefer the long
opener,
room.
and let's just say what you call
so
that
this is temple. Would you rather
trap.
go to the cave thoroughly
The
or
cave ends here too.
Does?
Yeah, like right out of your view. Right out.
Yeah, she was forward and
They
she's like,
call
oh,
it,
looks like we're leaving this
anything
area.
like the bomb squad trying to defuse a bomb, but basically I won't be defusing a bomb. I'll be setting it off, and hopefully my AC and my saves will help me. So probably, like I said, as I could develop
Your skill.
Jade towards defense a little bit more, since that's one of his strengths. That hopefully, I'll be able to tank these traps a little bit more. I do not need to learn it, and that's one thing with the rebuild. I took out learning how to disable traps because it was part of what we experienced in our first campaign, and that we already have one person in Yuna that has uh, uh, a high DC in finding and disabling traps. So hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, since we are ending this prologue, that she still remains with us, and that we can, we have someone able to unlock and disable traps for us. So, and yeah, I'll be the one to open the door since the love feud between Quintus and Evie continue to increase. So here we go. We're heading to this part. As you guys can see, this is kind of like the
Her spirit. If she were to fail her save, she would have a -4 to all physicals
Oh my god.
until you did something. You're not sure what. You identify it. And you guys see Yuna going to disable the trap. She accidentally triggers it. And there's a wave of magic that washes over her, and a second wave that goes into the room beyond the door.
Oh boy.
You believe the one going into the room
Oh, fuck.
triggered some type of alarm.
Dang it.
And the one that went over Yuna attempted to shatter her spirit. If she were to fail her save, she would have a -4 to all physicals
Oh my god.
until
Luckily, she rolled.
you did something. You're not sure what.
Well, I'm gonna try unlocking the door now.
Oh, it's not trapping.
Very
So I was giving, like I said, giving praise on Yuna's unlocking skills and disabling bombs, but obviously that one didn't go through. Luckily, her saves
Okay, everyone
helped her.
quit moving.
But
As the door
like I said,
unlocks.
we are still at apprentice mode, so
And as soon as you unlock it,
fucking boulder comes out.
here we go.
Got it behind you.
boy,
Why do you have
Oh wait, it's a trap? I think I heard that one. I thought it was...
So as you
Well,
can
I
see the
think the
time
alarm went
here,
off, so
that,
probably-
Yeah.
let me close that one.
Yeah, I know exactly. I
Sorry.
thought we were rolling initiative now. Or the trap then, that's worse.
Maybe.
All right, so we are at the 250 mark here, and this whole thing was almost 5 hours long. But I think the
Boss fight.
boss.
somebody roll me a
Let's
d4.
see.
Who wants to
Who's had
roll?
the best luck?
Okay.
Who's had the best luck?
I'll do it. I'm gonna roll it.
Yuna.
You know?
What are you doing to
I'm gonna roll.
2, 1.
Oh wait, no,
Why?
Yuna did it. God dang it, never mind. Ignore
This
me.
battle was about 2 hours long.
Lighted maiden lair act? What the fuck is that?
Okay. As the door slowly seeps
What
in,
is this? What is
the
so?
area fills
One of the
with
things
dragon
here,
fumes.
especially battling
Oh, you just saved what you said then.
I was one
a
tile
boss
away from
fight.
being in this area, I think. No?
in its
no,
lair,
never mind, it's
the
huge.
lair has
Body.
possible bonuses to it,
The dungeon.
either to make it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say blighted
The,
fury makes sense.
Basically, you're fighting
This
it
is
in
a
its
layer.
domain. So
Layer
obviously,
actions. Okay, let me go over this with you.
here you go.
Layer actions. Layer actions can be a few different things. This one is a boss layer action. At the top of the turn, every turn, we roll a d4 and something happens.
Oof.
And it happens essentially within the radius of the boss.
Oh my god. 5d6. Every turn?
Wait, what?
No, if you roll
Oh.
4, it is. Yeah,
I know, but still, the others probably aren't great either.
yeah, but probably like stun or second.
Okay.
Like,
Roll initiative.
I think Jade failed the body save.
yeah, he has to
Jade
take
takes 17 damage.
Come on, don't fuck me. Okay, let's go. What is this? What is the blighted lair?
All right.
Blighted
Oh, I see it. That's big.
Oh, hello.
Shimmy your token around without moving. Shimmy your token.
Look at you.
There you go. Oh boy, that is a very big deal, boss.
I see it.
Go ahead.
I like the art. I like the art it is. Oh, look at that lady. It's a lady. Oh, it's
Pretty loud, yeah.
ah.
Alright, let us put this down.
Hey?
What the hell is
I have a feeling this wasn't it.
It's got vocals.
No, that was it activated the wrong thing.
I had a feeling.
So it looks like we still had problems with
I mean, I'm for
Serenscape
it.
as
Kinda cool.
well.
Okay, as you guys see, you believe to be an Iron Maiden, though it is not made of iron, as it is made of a dark, shimmering metal that your eyes seem to
So
be
fast forward this to
and almost makes
1.5.
you feel sick to even look at. And from a crack in it oozes a large ooze-like creature.
I'll lower the volume on.
Behind it, you see what looks to be a prison.
Interesting. Lore in some way. Oh crap! Yes, she has two. Oh, lair actions. Oh, I see.
Can I make an Arcana check on her without would it use up anything? Oh, could I make any check to check her defensive capabilities?
So this is our first boss fight
Okay, you
here.
guys may roll history, arcana, dungeoneering, and martial.
And?
Or,
And
Okay,
all
so
of it.
Arcana. No, wait, is that Arcana?
Yes.
Arcana, history. What's my history? I had history. No, I don't have history. That was my other boy. I have martial though. And oh shit! Sorry, my cat decides to leave into my lap with claws. Okay, clear me. All right. I think that's all I got. Arcana and.
All right, here we go. Boss battle.
Arcana, history.
I think I only had like one potion left.
I'll have it.
Guys, I'm streaming.
I only have knowledge nature.
That makes sense. That's very in character.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank
You stick to that role. That's the character. I like it.
That's all I got.
All right, let's make this a good week.
We got a really high
Because
history and a really high martial. So I think we're
the
okay.
anticipation heading into this was high since we've been spending the last
Okay,
3
yeah.
weeks
I think that's nicer. Very
Here
biblical.
we go.
Very churchy.
into
That
this
was the music I was looking
this
for.
Different
battle,
vibe.
especially the last
Yeah.
2 weeks of that in episode 10
Oh.
11 and
I
not
love how we all
getting
know it.
into the boss fight
Is
yet.
that the
So
enchantment?
No.
I mean, no,
Oh.
Game.
it's still dangerous.
Oh, really?
You never know. You can
the
get
funny
banned.
part here is like
But
none of us
Yeah, but that's because
did
it's
not
game.
want to enter
Yeah, true.
the lair.
okay,
I
history.
think we wanted to do
On
like
the
I
Iron
guess
Maiden,
some
you
sort
see
of
the
choke
symbol
point.
of a hand holding a silver ring. Quintus, you've never seen that symbol before, but you've read stories of it.
Let's see if I can
You
find
always
the
thought there were nothing
artwork
more
so you
than
guys can
stories.
see.
That couldn't be real.
Hold on.
Just children's tales told to you
There
when
you go.
your tutor was trying to put you to sleep. The Order of the
So
Silver
there you
Flame.
go. That's what it looks like. I
Well,
think
Sandra
they
existed
said it got commissioned.
near the
So it's
end of
kind of
the
like a
catastrophe
liquid
age.
form.
and we're a group of heroic knights who saved the world from the back of dragons.
And it's in a, as you guys can see, it's like a Iron Maiden
Now,
structure in
no
there.
one sees dragons anymore. I mean, or even real, that's a fable, right? So, the Knights of the Silver Flame are obviously a fable. It's not. There's the art, by the way.
Thank you. I always appreciate that.
That is a proof of concept art that was commissioned for this picture.
There's a key inside of him.
Indeed, there is. As for Arcana, our 17, this thing is radiating with magic. More magic than you've ever seen. However, you can't really identify much. Acknowledge Marshall. Its smell-like tentacles have 10-foot reach.
Okay.
Does anyone have them to do?
10-foot reach.
I don't think so.
I'm hoping to get some
No,
more
I
skills.
think we
so
learned this last time.
And honestly, I
don't
don't think
have to
anyone
worry
like,
too
my
much
character might
about
have, but
moving around.
I mean, in character,
the,
you know. Other than that, I don't think you would even have that.
Yeah, no, nobody has engineering.
Okay, Quintus.
Okay, let us do this.
Part of me that wants to buy it and wants to get it next time I get a chance.
They were only stories. Well, what were they called again?
The Order of the Silver Flame. Knights of the Silver Flame. Knights of the Silver.
No, I think it's order.
Oh, it was Order. I did write down. I don't know why I thought Knights. Because they were in the backs of dragons. That's pretty cool.
She's all about knights.
Yeah, you got the Order of the Silver Flame.
And we get members word Knights of the Order of the
The Silver Flame.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see.
The order of
I was right.
the order of the flame, silver flame.
That's probably the only problem when you go live that
Pleasure, albeit pleasure.
This is a
you
knight.
do not.
That's a
You
night.
gotta remember stuff. You don't have the.
You just never mind.
You don't have the luxury of replays to watch over.
I mean, if it is a Knight, why did they put it in an Iron Maiden and march it away in prison?
Good
That's
question.
good.
Quintus would like walk up, say, perhaps they were not real or legitimate silver flames, but perhaps I can test mine. And he'll raise his left hand, and he will try to do a close range fire damage. Try to hit her with a little bit of fire.
The music.
Come on, please work.
This is a cantrip or level 1 spell.
Level 1 spell, up past it. So DC 13. Fuck!
You can't roll above a 5 on that. You can't do it.
I literally can't. Do I spend mana? I don't think I do. 'cause I think so. 'Cause I think
I guess learn how to make these macros.
Yeah, you failed by more than 5 because DC 15. You got a 9.
No, for the manic trauma.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, just we are looking at the.
So with this layer action, Lexxo gave us the option to roll a d4. Each one of them perform a different.
It will begin cruising forward.
Jesus. Gotta squeeze through that door.
It does have to squeeze. It's used.
Mm.
Can fit through an inch of space.
Indeed.
Who's gonna squish?
So yeah, it's a ooze. So
Weapon have reach. Put an inch on it. I swear, I'm gonna find a way.
Okay. And as it gets there, peering at all of you.
all right.
Mm.
So yeah, each one of it.
Oh no.
We wanted to make sure. I think the one
Light
was.
gray.
Yep,
Oh,
I got
there you
me.
go.
Oh. Not nice.
Man. Well, it's twice.
19 mana. This heals a maiden. Oof.
Its blade spray uses one of its attacks, and it's going to use its magic drain in the cone to drain you all the mana if you fail your save.
Soul save. Okay.
Oh yeah. Good.
There goes the thing I don't use. How do I spend mana?
What?
It's been so long.
There goes.
Where's my mana?
Some mana.
No, long rest.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
Should have
Magic stuff. There. Oh no, that's mana.
just one
chain.
on mine.
No, where is it? Is it?
Mana
Magic?
change.
In
Oh,
magic
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Magic stuff.
So I gotta do a negative.
No,
spending,
just mana
spending.
change and then
And
spending.
That's how you
Got it.
spend.
It's 19.
Jade, did you spend it?
Oh wait, hold on.
If you said something, Jade, we couldn't hear it.
It sounds like you're broken up. I've been having an issue with Mike.
Okay. You know.
So yeah, I'm still
Bye.
putting on a push
I
to
can't do
talk
that,
as you
because
guys can probably
5 foot
hear
back.
the background from my kids.
And I'm going to cast a cantrip.
That's the reason why I'm putting
Hopefully.
push to talk. They were probably in the early goings
Okay.
when it got
Thank God.
started. In
Uh,
the first few episodes, we had some
Just
feedback
damage psychic,
from
close range.
traffic in front, and
Sick.
Oh, Jesus.
since the weather's getting a lot hotter, the fan going off, that it's all being picked up by my mic,
Can't be
even
affected by the mind
at
if
the
you don't
lowest
have a brain.
setting.
Yeah, no, I've gotten that by now.
You're hitting the desk? I just love it. It's like, yeah.
I don't have to hit that hard. It's just the mic picks it up very loudly because it's on it.
Yeah, the vibration.
So we will cut off here, I think.
Well, that's my turn because I 5 foot stepped. So at least I go invisible though.
Let's see.
That's nice.
With we won't go all the way for 5 hours. You'll
Probably not.
probably have to watch
So that's
the
just
last part.
That is an Iron Maiden, right? It's an actual
when
Iron
you get
Maiden.
the time,
And it has the hand
because
engraved in
a
the
lot
middle.
of the last 1 hour was more RPing
And the
already
ears, and the
on,
ears is leaking out
on
from
this.
inside.
on the results.
Oh, not like I need my mana anyways, I guess. So
I think did we have a session where you were like, if you make the boss mindless, I swear to God, we had that encounter.
I could probably count on one hand how many encounters I could use my spell. No, I know. I'm fine with it. I'm just upset. I'm not upset at you. I'm just upset.
I love that.
I'm not upset at you. I'm just upset. I get it. It makes sense.
So here you go.
All right,
Profile here.
I am going.
Yuna
I'm
went
just gonna look at this
invisible
thing.
right here.
Look at her weapon. Realize there's only one way for her to be able to track
In
this,
front of,
but understanding
just right
exactly what you
behind
do.
Quintus.
Oh, well, here goes
Oh
nothing.
no.
I mean, she can't do anything else, though. Bye. So she does
Yeah,
this.
yeah, the problem is
There's a
Mhm.
problem there.
I know there's a problem there. Waiting for the A up. Does he take an A up?
No,
No, I was like, yeah.
acrobatics check.
You ran into me while I'm invisible. I'm invisible. You ran into
Oh, what?
I'm,
Okay.
right here.
Oh, I didn't realize. I think you
Yeah.
moved.
I only 5 foot steps. I
Oh,
can't, you can't move over 5 foot.
right. You just appeared and like it
Yeah.
was like out of sight, out of mind. Nice.
You bump into the air, but keep your stride going.
What was that thing called? Object awareness, object permanence. Evie has no object permanence.
I don't. I totally forgot. And then she like just. But now it makes more sense. Like she was aware, and that's why she was able to
so.
move
I
around.
think her Evie's EAC.
so
Let's
I'm
keep
guessing it
note
doesn't-
here.
Alright,
I think,
I'm going to-
Evie's
Can I still charge while doing that? Oh, still a charge.
Would be
So power attack, charging,
what's her 2.0
Like that.
version 23.
strike. What?
Will be 21.
And
So
then I check this
let's keep note
I just heard
on
the
here.
small little and
21.
lose my shit. I don't know why.
Yeah, I heard those too. And I forgot to log over it. And I am actually. Is that,
Advantage.
oh yes, you're right. Sorry, I forgot. Thank you. Yes.
Nice.
Holy shit. Thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot. Like, why do you charge? Like, it's got this.
I just like taking -2 AC. Just like,
Yeah, I want minus 2 AC.
Anyway, this is the. Hope we can get the art. Let's see if I can get.
It does not have damage. That would be really fucking rude if it did.
So
Can't be
here
correct,
is.
can't be correct.
Here's the
Oh,
art for
that would
that
be
one.
interesting.
no one.
I mean, it wouldn't be
Pretty
fun. I didn't say fun.
Have
You
we ever fought?
Nice.
Have we ever fought and used it?
Is that comes from 27. How do I know if it's like a natural 20 or not?
If it rolls the same as your natural 20, which is 29.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's just another attack.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I did arcane that, and so it's a magical attack. If that matters.
if you try to
I mean, your weapon's enchanted, anyway.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay,
Oh.
that would be 52 damage.
Oh, nice.
However, you're stabbing a knife into
Hello.
Jello, so it cut through, but you're not sure how much damage it does. Oozers have DR that's bypassed by bludgeoning.
Legendary.
Transfer.
Do I know the amount of DR it has?
No.
Yeah, true. Jade's punch.
So Jade
Okay.
So I heard
punches,
it. It
but
didn't bounce
my
off,
So it's some damage.
Okay, D4.
unfortunately my bludgeoning is
Am I doing it
based
again?
on
I guess.
strength,
Nah, I
and
think we're good.
I
Never mind.
am
Let's try
on
the
the
other
base strength.
Void get drained. By
Oh.
a spell magic on ongoing.
Who's this on?
It failed to respond. Okay.
You can dispel a magic item. That's kind of fucked.
That'd be.
Well, not
So,
it
yeah.
active still.
We want the first
So,
one,
look at my
the
visibility.
Yeah. Oh,
dispel magic.
That's kind of mean.
But it failed to, so.
how do you know what caused it to fail? The 9?
They rolled a 1. They rolled a 1.
Oh, it rolled a 1. Okay.
And it has to be the roll used to cast it. But essentially, when something's a spell, the caster makes a spell check. It's an opposed roll.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an opposed roll.
I see.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
5 foot step over. Yeah.
Hmm?
And I will cast defensively.
You can't be up when you're charging, right?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can't be up on it.
That's why. I was like, what?
Only when you charge the closest.
Yeah, the closest way.
auto attack, my concentration. Magic attack. It works. Spell failure. It continues on.
Continues.
I forget. Do I have to use a spell? Because I'm trying to touch it with my hand, so I don't have to use a spell point for like touch or anything like that, do I?
Nope. And if you do it melee, the damage die go up by 1 size.
What do you mean if I do it melee?
You're
Like
doing
instead of
melee touch. You're doing melee touch, right?
Yeah.
The damage die go up by 1 size for free.
Melee as opposed to a range spell, like what I use.
As opposed to a range touch.
Let's
Okay, I will
fast
use
forward a little bit
keywords.
more.
Fire, damage. Which one is the good one? Invigorate. That's more dice, or increase the dice size.
Okay,
Invigorate.
hold on. I want to wait for the lighted.
I can't tell if being in the state corridor is good or bad for us.
I think I want to put it back in the room and see if there's any in the room that could help.
It's not the health, but it's rather the spacing. Okay, so that is. I still have wound, right? Yeah, wounded. So that is 6, 7. Instead of using invigorate, that's 7d8 plus the normal d8.
Looks like I had to pause there.
So that's 8d8 plus 7.
Okay, what level spell?
Well, first.
Sorry, let's just fast forward. There we go. Let's fast forward. There's.
Oh, I thought maybe it died. I was really.
Who's it on though?
Oh, I thought maybe it died. I was really hoping.
You're doing right, Quintus.
Oh,
As full
Quintus.
tables, will just smack.
You have to be within 5 feet for saving shield.
Yeah, I have to reach you. I can't.
Okay.
If I'd reach it, I would be able to.
That's
I mean, the good thing about this type
22,
order is you can choose who's up
that's
front,
20.
but also we all get hit by everything. You have 2 parries. Question mark.
I think 2 hits you.
Yeah, 2 of them hit me. The 20 and
22.
okay.
Yeah, 2 parries too.
This is for the 22,
Right back.
and then for the 20.
You were fun. Hey.
Okay, 20 damage.
Of course, it's the one with damage. Just pop, slap in the face.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know why it just like peeked you for some reason. I don't know why it did.
Alright.
I'm going to.
Fast
I remember
forward.
you bringing that up.
Okay. Alright, good point then. Because. Okay.
I mean, it depends on the time.
This is where when it came to my turn.
Didn't do much damage, if any.
Have you ever seen a bullet shot in your hand?
Yeah, fair.
So
I
I
don't know. My spells don't work. That's all I got.
kind of came out of trying to think out of the box for this
Yeah,
turn.
it's,
Damage. Yeah.
I did 40.
Let's listen in.
They gave it the first wound.
I mean, it depends on the time. Where do you even have time from?
Well, I bought one when we were in village, just hoping to use it one day for something to slow down
You bought time?
as an item.
Well, what time? Like from what item list? Because I don't remember you bringing that up.
Okay. All right, good point then. Because
No, I'm asking which one you bought. Like, which one you win, because time is a very specific thing.
I just saw an item on the list at Tar Bomb, so
On the item store?
mm-hmm.
When did you buy this?
Let's see, when we were back in Elsgard, but then no. But anyways, if it doesn't apply, it's fine. And if I had to run, I think I had to run a list through you, so before I buy stuff, so it's fine. I can retract that one. I think it was for the our 5
If you ran it by me, I just don't remember.
No, I didn't. So because I thought we could just buy stuff, but then I didn't realize, especially when we did the herbalist, I asked the herbalist if we had ingredients, so it didn't really come to mind that stuff that I'll be buying that I'll have to run it through you. So I just assumed that everything we would have stuff at the village. So
Let me look at what it is really quick. It's fine this time. In the future, you do have to run stuff by me. There's some places may or may not have an item available. Looking at the Telegram, it would be available. Well, she couldn't make one. They're very easy to make, so you could have bought one. Essentially, it's a small volatile that is used to ships on fire and stuff. When you target a creature or an object or something, it breaks, ignites itself, and sticks to it. Think of it like a primitive napalm.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I was just thinking of it. Okay, well, I mean, if I can use it as my explosive bomb instead, but I'm not trying to instead of fireball.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right, I'll try that out. Can I still use the fire bomb as my macro, or do I have to create a new one?
Well, no, just do your melee attack or add the turbine to it. You're doing your combat damage, right?
Yeah, for the charge with the.
Yeah, you just want your melee attack, and if it hits, the bomb will be applied.
All right, so there was that one.
So you will gain since you have advantage.
The strike again?
Yeah, you charge.
Yeah.
Remember, when you charge, you get advantage, which means you roll twice and take the higher attack. Okay, you will hit, and then the bomb will go off. You let me play this first. As you punch it, and a tar bomb deals 2d4 damage at base. And then, let me apply this really quick. Sorry, I'm looking for this.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to think out of the box here.
You're good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I was just thinking if we can mix it with some tar that would,
Also, it's good. Like you can learn by doing like stuff like that.
and if anyone who has fire can light it up.
So you're putting oil over it? Is that what you're
Okay, no, it is covered in burning tar now. It is on fire until it puts itself out. If it puts itself out. And it will deal 2d6 damage to it every time. Okay,
Good thing you did.
Yeah, good.
but yeah, alright, it's not a big deal because that's a pretty basic item. Do it every time. Okay,
Good thing you did.
Yeah, good.
but yeah, alright, it's not a big deal because that's a pretty basic item. But in the future, and this goes for everyone, if you're buying equipment, do send me a list of what you're purchasing. Just do some things may not be available in certain places.
Okay.
Maybe it's okay.
All right, so I got away with that one. So what probably happened is when we were in Elsgard, I think I'm trying to remember what episode that was, but it was a 5-day session, 5-day downtime there that we wanted to stop by, heal up before we head over to the first two towers, because I think we did get we did attack a blight, either a blighted venomous venom tooth tiger that we upgraded a little bit more for more rewards, and instead of beelining it to the first two towers, from the, I think, the ruins where we got the tablets from, that we wanted to make sure that we were well stocked up. And then obviously, yeah, we didn't have ingredients for the potions, so it was out of my mind on what was that I submit a list to Lexxo, and at the same time that session took 2 hours long of RP, trying to buy and enchant equipments. That yeah, it was just a long RP shopping time, and a lot of you who have played the D&D or these type of tabletop RPG games, that you know, to those who are buying and upgraded, yeah, it's a lot of fun. But for those who are itching to get some action going, yeah, it's definitely some dead time. So we did have dead time for over 2 hours until we ran out of time. So yeah, I wasn't able to pass that list forward to Lexxo, and just completely forgot about it until now. So
Someone here and someone here is kind of, but they're not like, you know, opposite sides.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Strength has to be parallel sides.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So it has to be parallel sides, and it has to be touching in the middle. Okay,
Exactly.
I get it.
So if I had reach and he had reach, we might be able to do it.
Yes.
Only one of us
I
would
misunderstood.
reach, and then it'd be over here.
Indeed, only one would need reach.
So there you go.
Can I even stand here? Because isn't it like the 3-corner roll?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I want 5 step over there. Just get spread out a little bit on different sides. And I will try to give it to bad touch again. Before it takes out all my mana, I'll try to all my mana. Defensively, that works. Not upcasted, just level 1.
So here I
Yeah, that
forgot that the Yuna
Um,
gave us.
Look at you roll double digits.
Okay,
Look at you roll
Okay,
double
here.
digits.
okay, and then to actually touch it. Oh, I don't think
Okay, maybe touch. You're good.
You know, it's touches.
Oh, that
so
works.
It's
Yeah, 'cause it's big.
huge.
There's a lot of
It's hard to. Yeah, it's pretty easy to touch. So this is
It'd be
It's actually, he actually barely touched it, but you don't know that.
His fingertips like brushed across it, like
It's squirmy everywhere.
what was it? It was 88 plus 7.
What, don't you have another window?
Alright.
What?
So
No, never mind. I thought you
we're.
had
No, that's no, that's
That's just
I
not.
get
Alright, let's go there.
because of my 2.
Yeah, you were named earlier.
So
Hey,
we'll
you know
finish
what?
this 1 hour
It's 2
together
fire attacks for
as
4 or 5.
is. Oh boy.
Is horrified. I'm about
We
to
won't
pull up
get
here,
into
but
the last
you say that
part
horrified
because
is
it was a
-4 and
lot of
everything.
RP in that session.
It's minus 2, but it's 2 wounds. So
Okay.
it's attacks.
Good.
Yeah, just feel
I'm
free
going
to
to use
watch
one of my marking arrows
the full
on the
episode
shot.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
in the description
I'm gonna take
Can I
below.
save from this condition?
No, you're ever into this creature's thing.
Well, that's fucking nice.
Welcome my world. Welcome my world.
I get one of the worst ones.
It's one of them.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
fuck.
It depends on the condition. That one is a tier 2, so it's a 2 range.
Why couldn't I be in talk?
So the downside
I use a
of
marking arrow on it. Should I does that even work on this?
having a
Hey,
session
something in
with
my kit actually works. I'm so happy. I'm kidding.
rolling really bad or
It's a
the
good
dice gods, what you want to
And it
call it,
does damage as well.
not in your favor.
Yeah.
It kind of set the mood.
Does it, like,
Especially if you guys were able to watch last
Yeah, all
night's.
melee attacks with +4 to hit.
You guys
So just
know
put
the
that in your
show
situation
Critical
frame.
Role, and then last night it was a special
+4 to hit? That's pretty.
event.
That's pretty
Jade, it's your turn.
There are 2 campaigns.
Oh
Are
boy.
you got for the hit?
I've used a marking arrow on it,
Uh,
so
Vox
I'll see it more quickly.
Machina versus
do we all have
the
that
Mighty
hit?
Nine.
Yeah, everybody.
All
Every,
melee.
Thank you.
Taliesin Jaffrey
Now I have a +4 to hit. Yes.
was playing both 2 characters on both sides. And it was
Now
just
for my quick
basically
action, I'll
rolling
do
really bad.
key clause.
You might not want to do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, as a reminder, you know this is DR bludgeoning, which means your punches bypass the DR. Your claws would deal slashing, which would not bypass the DR.
So your punches will do full damage. It's not like the golem.
Complete.
It's
Yeah,
not
it
it's kinda
sounds
like the
like
golems,
it was-
some of these things you
it's
forget
so your
Yeah.
during
punches are-
the heat of the camp. But,
So it's pretty much the same in a way. The added damage will be reduced because of the slash. So
okay.
yeah.
Oh, Quintus, how are you doing over there?
How are you?
It's literally, you can see, you look at him, fear in his eyes. Because he's afflicted. Horror.
He's horrified. Yeah, the horrified expression on his face.
Holding his sword is like trying to concentrate as hard as he can.
Shaking. You can actually see his hands shake.
What's funny is I just negated your -4 to hit. You're welcome.
That's true. Very true.
All right. Well, this Jade will
It's all melee, right? So would I get a +4 to my touch attack for my magic?
Let me go check.
Yeah. It's a melee attack.
Oh, wait, Sheila. Except for my health, but death of magic better that way.
All right. Falcon Circuit.
Go fuck.
Is that with the +4?
Look at that.
No, I
That's
haven't.
pretty low.
What the hit? That's pretty high. Well,
Is that with the +4, Jade?
No.
I haven't done it. I
You
just.
Okay, that's
get
it.
a plus. Yeah, you get a +4 because of unit.
it's a hit, right? To hit.
Yeah, to hit.
Yes.
No damage.
So
Actually,
check-
just to see my
You
death
can
is
go
so
anywhere.
low.
Okay.
Without
Yeah,
strength.
I've added mine in the situation frame, so
I just said
no
put it to
points
situation
into
frame.
strength,
Yeah.
so
we'll put it on there anyways. It's good to know.
I'm going.
I mean, yeah.
Evie.
All right, it's my turn.
I know that.
There. What's his voice? Anyways,
It's so
Power
low.
attack.
Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I
arcane
gonna do?
strike. 1 damage.
so it's kind of frustrating.
smite.
But at the same time, this is the character I
What am
developed,
I gonna do?
7 equals.
and I'm
Hmm.
lucky that
Jesus.
I had a
new
7. Like,
update
that's equal to
to
+4 plus
the
my. That's
bomber,
+8, and then how much did it crap going on there?
tree.
Hey, 13 damage.
Okay.
Total
Okay.
damage.
Wait. 13 damage. So wait.
It's based on
31
intelligence,
That's
and
what we're talking
I'm
about.
up my intelligence to 22.
Well, mine's
So
2,
I
because of
am
the TDR.
looking forward
So-
to.
Oh, second wounded.
28.
I can't see on the bar.
I will
I'm
still
looking at my character. Okay, literally 50%.
switch that
Halfway
damage
there.
over to
It's a
dexterity,
20
but
DR.
it requires
D4. Am I doing it
talent.
again? Do you trust me? Do you
I kind of want to roll it. I kind of want to roll
Alright,
Oh,
go
you
for it.
go for it.
Don't roll 4.
it. Hey!
Hey!
Hopefully not the smite though.
Mm.
Ah, the smite's probably gone.
Oh no.
Okay, I need you to make a D20 plus your spirit plus 2 check.
So, like
For
I
me?
said, even
Okay, so D20.
attacks
Okay,
drained,
I've done this a lot.
being
D20.
able to
These are
tank and
macros.
at
You
the
get
same
used to
time being
using
able
macros
to
and not taking
damage.
out.
So,
D20 plus spirit.
You can just click the SPR button at the top and the ability check at the top of your click SPR and add 2 to it.
That's worse.
Ooh.
Your smite is dispelled.
Wait, I got one more. I got one more, guys. Oh my god, so glad. Oh my god, I thought maybe like what does it matter? I just need one. And like okay, never
Are
mind.
there any other magic effects ongoing currently?
Don't think so.
Is the arrow magical? I don't think so.
ah, man.
Okay.
Magic's just not my thing. Even though my first character was based
I
on
don't think
magic,
I don't
I think 4 or 5 different
We're gonna try to do a little bit of magic. Do a little bit of trolling.
schools. Yeah, it just
Nope.
with no experience in D&D.
I don't get hit, do I? I just can't continue.
And that's the difference with the system made here compared to
Yeah, in
other
case I do it
systems
again
that
and I
you
get it
guys
back, I
are
don't
aware
want to
of.
retype it.
This one allows
Yeah, when
you
you
to
fail,
be
that's
very
just
creative
just
of your
fail.
spells, but like I said, this is based on
And
if
that's just
you
me
have a
not
lot of
getting a chance to,
experience
so it doesn't
on
matter, right?
your
Now when you fail the cast
on playing
you fail as
magic.
if you
Like
yeah,
in
yeah,
other
you fail.
systems, you already know what certain spells, talents,
moving
and
back here.
whatnot can
I
do.
don't want to die.
But
Someone go ahead.
At the same time, it has to be by the book. So if you
Good use.
plan to do a little
use.
flare, a little spin off
Done
that
that.
magic,
Do you have
yeah, you
magic?
you
Make a
can't do
move
it.
with
You have
that.
to
I'm not sure.
go.
It is.
You
You have
might
to
put
go
step
with
back.
what's
Oh, you
written
have to
in
stand though, like that range.
the
Yeah, you're right,
description of that spell. So
And I
what's good about this Unbound system that they're putting together? You basically can customize your spell from scratch.
I mean, it didn't attack me while I was
Right.
invisible.
So
But also, I'm over
with
here.
that, you will have to have experience with
Yeah, I wasn't in its range.
various
and I
things,
wasn't
or be
priority,
very
so
creative.
solid maybe.
and then
Solid.
probably the first few
I mean, if you
I
use the
get-
banner, what goes wrong?
playthroughs,
I get smacked across the face because it's switch
it'll be rough at
Why
the
am I holding on to
beginning,
this?
but once you
I'm
have
sorry,
a
okay,
very
cool. I didn't
picture
know
on
that.
Well, I
how
mean,
to put it
drinking
all
potion prevents
together
too, so
and
moving or drinking
experience
potion. Well,
doing it,
Oh yeah, you get
repetition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's a switch.
What do you
Yeah.
what was that?
Either way, yeah.
The world is your oyster, I guess. So you can
You can
create
actually
as
smack the
many
potion out of your hand.
spells
don't
as
take
you
healing
want,
damage.
Like
depending
23
on
damage.
For real.
that magic skill.
Shit.
So-
I don't think I should.
I mean, its individual attacks are crazy from what we've seen so far.
So we got it right now. We got it halfway.
Yeah, good point too.
It just seems like there's so
So
much
that-
HP. I
that-
couldn't
that-
tell if we are doing any damage. So now it's on its second
Okay.
wound.
Unless it doesn't AF,
And
because Lexxo's not
there's-
muted, so it might just not AF.
Yeah, I know. It hasn't AF since, and I feel like there
I'm
was
sticking
time
with
before
it.
it.
Hit me in the face, Lexxo.
Oh, never mind.
It's
I know.
not-
Never mind.
Crit.
Never mind.
29.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh my God. It confirmed. I'm dead.
Oh shit! Crit.
Feels
Oh, you-
good.
It was a 15 damage crit, to be fair.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna parry that. Fuck you, Lexxo. Never mind.
Oh my god! Wait. So you have a thing about being crit, right?
So
Yep, I can't use
don't,
magic after being.
Once you're dead here, you might be dead.
don't
It's a-
make
it's a 15
your
damage crit. I'll be
GM
fine.
mad.
Well,
First
this is
roll.
freaking-
confirmed. It'd be about 40, I think. Maybe 30.
30 damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
30.
Wow.
It'll drop you. but
Rule
I'm
number
gonna-
one:
Fucking waste. Oh, and I can't even
Oh,
use magic.
still
So no more
standing.
deathful magic.
do not make
Okay,
You can't use- oh yeah, you
your
can't use magic.
Any magic at all? So even okay.
Yeah,
GM,
that's because
your
it's-
DM,
He had a shoulder. Like, ah,
the
shoulder
sky
not moving
god
anymore.
of this world, upset.
For a number of rounds equal to.
You'll
the crit
find ways
Yeah, I
to
hate
get
going
rid of
last.
you.
Unless you win a concentration check DC. So half the damage taken. 15.
Yep, 15.
Alright, let's see where we are at the time here.
Oh, wow, you're dazed?
12. Okay,
Hampered too. And take
let's see.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm right
what's
with
going on?
this. I'm going horrified, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Very good.
there we
Yeah,
have
one round.
looking really
One
bad
round,
for Quintus at
Ha, you did.
1/4 of his
It's a
health
touch.
left.
I did.
Can I? I
No,
can block
no,
I'm Terry. I was dead.
Soldier down.
Let me see what I
That
got.
was
Do.
the-
Don't save. Okay, let me do damage first. Give me a second.
That was the fucking dog sprite.
Dang it! All right, hit the damage. Don't save.
29. Okay, some save.
Okay.
Yes. What is it?
D29.
let's fast forward
Okay, hold on.
here.
Oh,
Yes,
whatever.
or-
Oh shit!
Oh.
All right.
2?
I think you're good. I think you're
Which one is
good.
that? Which
Oh,
one is
that's
it?
gonna be
Jump ahead.
what's a new one.
Calorie.
Oh
Harry?
no!
And iron reduction 4 and flat-footed.
What? No. Why is this happening to
God.
me? Can you stop this? Wait, let me find this condition. Power.
Alright, no, calorie is worse than that. That is the final level of fear.
I can't find this. Oh my god! You made Evie, who's been so like insecure, cower in front of.
Yes, here's the thing. The calorie creatures can be to the growing.
Oh, no, don't put that. There we go.
Coup de
got it.
grace.
Let's see. Let's
Alright,
fast
I
forward here.
here. I had it and I lost it. Where did I put my condition list?
See, sorry.
And you are games.
I see. It's a comma there. It's separate. So that's one thing, and it's another thing.
Oh boy. All right.
So you're games for one round no matter what.
Yeah, I understand.
It's not looking good.
Damn it! It's been a pleasure.
Well, like I said,
So,
we
yeah,
have
we
the Shadow
came to this
Hunters
part.
too, but both of you are not in mine right now, so.
Can I see my own banner? Can I look at my own back?
Oh, my guts really want me to back up and throw an energy bomb at Quintus right now.
Yeah, I might.
Go for it.
I think I need it.
I know it's good as a reach, but
Well, you have Giles, so you can move just 10 feet back.
I know it's probably provoke.
Oh wait, Dave, I gotta add that too.
Yeah, add it to your thing. Wait, are you walking or? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, just like 5 foot 7, like Ambur. It's 10 reach right. And
It still has a reach.
Yeah, but he has agile, so he can move.
oh,
from-
true.
I got one.
I know.
I still provoke
Yeah,
one
but
at least.
he's moving through 2. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
So either take the provoke from the bomb or take the provoke from moving. Just
He has nobody has agile. doesn't he?
yeah, but he's moving through 2 squares. He can only move through 1 square with agile because he's moving through this square and this square.
Either way, if I throw it, it'll probably provoke because it's
Yeah.
10 foot reach. So
So do you want to stay close to it, or do you want to be far away, a little bit further away?
probably be further away. I'm gonna provoke anyway. So
11 AC. Let's go.
and this is for Quintus.
Well, you should wait till the A up.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll wait.
Make it a win.
Yeah.
11 AC. No,
Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah.
pretty.
You know what? It's weird. I'll be okay. I don't want to jinx this. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say I really like this boss.
This is cool. Huh?
Yeah, it's a cool boss. It's
It's unfortunate that we got trapped in this tiny hallway.
yeah, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't matter too much. I mean, what else could we do? If we had more space.
It was going so good, right? And
I feel like it feels like a boss.
You can
like that.
hear the words of
God,
us just.
I mean,
Especially when you get lower.
I can still attack, right?
no,
I can't. Okay, never mind then.
you can't take. You can take no actions while you're countering.
Okay.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
you can.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
never mind. I was
Yeah, I read it.
I was looking at days.
Yeah,
All
things
right,
back
am I
up.
good?
Where I had it and I lost it. Where did I put my condition list? There's my condition. No, that's not my condition list.
Does that even hit your touch?
I'll touch. Let me see.
Where is my oh, there's my condition.
Yeah, it does because you have a wound.
There it is.
Can I parry that one? Or
Oh no, it's not your touch. I'm dumb. Yeah, you would have done that.
Oh my god. My
Yeah.
flat-footed touch is 5.
all right, I'm gonna
That's
throw.
my AC.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
on Quintus.
What is that? 17.
Yes. I mean, it's,
17, and unfortunately, I don't know.
yeah, you're freaking wounded up to. I'm less wounded, and that would hit me.
Okay.
I mean,
this one-
when you target,
This is
you
thing.
don't have to fight.
Oh, I know that.
Okay, that's 1 wounded less. That's always good. So,
Unfortunately, I think I don't know if it's gonna be healed also by 7. So.
no,
Takes
that's
damage.
okay. So take damage from positive.
Oh, so it's
Like
like
creatures
dead.
don't like positive.
So it's dead.
No.
Wonderful. I like your thing.
Yeah, that's 7.
So
Check it out.
Question mark?
That would be awesome. Give it one more wound at least.
Mix
That'd
in
be
with
nice.
mix in with the fire.
Oh, it's your free to use your last energy bomb on fucking positive.
No, I still have one because the fire bomb wasn't part of my bomb collection.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can use your last bomb as a positive energy bomb.
Yeah. No, we'll see who looks pretty bad between the two.
I mean, I still have some HP.
Yeah,
Just-
she's-
I'm just terrified.
Yeah, she can just get assassin.
I hate going last. Oh, it's my turn. All right, so Evie like
Let's
has this
fast
moment where she
forward
just grabs her
a
sword,
little
like,
bit.
it's like kind of does a little prayer to her queen, like
Not
like
get this
checking
all the
saying-
way to 2 hours long, but
no, she's got a freaking little
all right, let's fast forward a little bit more.
strong again. Have my queen. I give the
Oh,
reason why I'm
boy.
so and Miller coward to my queen. Queen is giving me strength. I'm going to power attack.
Looks like I
Alright,
did
For that,
the
you would
one
please touch your
there.
queen on Twitch.
Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, charge. Let's see.
Yeah, do that.
All
Charge
right,
him.
all right. Hail Mary.
Get me with the slash.
Jade really is kind of carrying this fight, to be honest.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Okay, I'm
But
forward.
anywho, let's see.
Okay,
Okay.
Only damage higher.
you okay? So,
I think
Oh shoot, I should have.
It's a 1.
no, actually, that's
that
a-
fails, right?
Yeah,
No, that's just damage.
It's just damage.
it's just,
Got the one out of the way for us. Thank you, Jade.
yeah.
That's
Guy
good.
on the algorithm. The guy.
Double checking. This is the music
All
one.
right.
Yes.
There you go. I like it.
See, that's the
Double
thing.
check.
I
Wow,
don't
this is
see
very
this
different
thing
than what we're doing.
move, this health
I think
part.
it's
So
seven, right?
I just always feel I don't do anything. It works that way with the melee.
Or does it have to be exactly within?
Because I think
I
it's
thought
like,
it was like a direct like fire hit straight at it and no splash damage, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hands punch thing doesn't do a splash.
Oh,
yeah. So my explosive palm does not do unless you throw it. But yeah, I kind of focus with the explosive palm. It's kind of like a focus shot forward, and then especially when it's up close against the creature, it just explodes. I guess in a cone shape in that creature. Anyways, all right, let's
well,
fast forward
now
again.
sub to your queen on Twitch. Take his
Let's
I
get
might
some
have
numbers here.
I can have
40.
that, and
See
boom.
where we are. A whole 3 episodes with this.
Oh yeah, 7 damage.
damage is damage.
Yeah, I don't see if it. Okay, hello. So let's see
So let's roll
where
it.
this one.
Jade, you want to do the honors?
Let's see. We did go
Okay, second
something.
Quintus. Jade.
So,
Oh, there you go. It's like it's going.
oh
great.
boy, apparently we
I can still attack.
unlocked this.
Quintus is gonna lose his shit when he comes back. Or does it do they spawn? That's my question.
So that's the thing. We
They spawn back in the room.
Quintus left, and we had to do a roll.
I mean, it just says this area, so really it could spawn all the way
a
back. at the
D4,
beginning.
and
They have
we
to walk all
got.
the way up here. They have to walk.
Unfortunately, we got these more enemies on
It's
the
spawned by
show.
me.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
Quintus.
So here we go. Let's wait till he shows up. It was just fun.
Pain
It just says oh
Oh, there they
god.
are. There they are.
on it.
Oh my god, they appear all in the opposite. We didn't get a special one. At least the Magnus Slayer is not here.
God.
Hey, Evie.
Oh god. All right.
You're good.
Ah, you're good.
So far.
Quintus.
Oh, did that one?
You're not damage your whole thing. However, if you want to cast, it requires concentration check.
Okay, so we had 5 more
Well, I mean, you have
players,
to make
so
one anyway,
just
right? Or does it stack?
obviously it's making us more even nervous, a lot more nervous. It's like 5 more
Oh,
attacks.
just-
That's
Ambur. Are you there, Ambur?
she stepped away.
We're calling for Ambur.
So
Yeah, she's
I had to
already
roll
bringing
and I
the
got the
issues.
D1, so this is. But I think she's almost
Play
out
it
of
lightly. Yeah, play it lightly.
Smite doesn't have.
out of mana, I believe. No, she has to
No,
roll
but she
something.
needs to take the damage if she gets hit.
Or
Or choose to parry it. Yeah, she has a lot she can do.
Hey, another disturb check.
Oh no.
21.
Give me that
Get
spirit. Give me that spirit check.
Oh, me? Okay. Man. No, come on. Come on, that's really high. No, don't take it away from me. It makes me happy. Where's my spirit? There's my spirit.
Oh.
Your smite is gone.
Damn.
And then you're being attacked.
Oh, come on, third.
Quintus.
I'm a buddy.
Okay.
I'm a buddy.
Time to try to hit it. Commander.
I would
My
just,
final attempt.
I would just do it the main boss, not do the cone or anything.
Yeah.
Touch it.
Concentration check. We'll come around up.
All right,
That's
all right.
20.
More 20s, you got this.
That's okay. You got
And then-
this. You got this.
Maybe. Now we'll hit it with 5.
Okay, okay.
All right, all right.
Spell failure. That's fine. And I must slap it across the face. This is with a +4 because it's painted. Thanks to Yuna's.
Yeah.
17? I think 17 is what I got last time.
Yeah, but it has wounds now. It has wounds.
It hits.
Yes. My effective magic mod is
Oh,
same thing as last time. It's 8. So it's 9 with the invigorate. That's a 9.
I don't like the sound effects of stuff. People hitting their desk. It's,
It's my
I
last
find,
magic.
I find it
Oh,
really
yeah.
funny when, especially
41,
when
come on.
it's
Can't be bad. Can't be
I
bad.
mean, you do have
KitKat,
mana
like,
potion, Quintus.
when it
Yeah,
fails,
you
you
can
just
drink
hear this huge thump on the desk. So it's just,
And I think he would have it.
The only ones that actually use magic are.
so it's just,
I
it
remember
just
you
adds a
being very greedy
little,
about it.
Exactly. He would be greedy about it. Like Quintus would have it
Yeah,
if
that
he
was
could.
because I know
makes
it's
the situation
expensive,
funny.
Exactly.
So I'm like, let me carry it.
I
Exactly.
just
I
always
know
think of it
Actually, no, I
like
do remember now.
a
You're
face
super greedy about
palm
wanting
or
Mhm.
wanting to sell it. That's
Hey, Quintus. Hey, Quintus. Hey, Quintus.
Actually, could I have used my?
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh.
gonna say. Could I
First one,
use
first
my
one.
action to turn invisible just in case?
You still have 2 parries.
Because I'll do it
That-
next round.
Yeah, I was gonna say be
Only one
invisible.
of
That,
them hits me,
he
right?
can still attack you
Or am I
even if you're
just not seeing
invisible.
one?
19 and 25. I think those both hit.
It has no eyes.
25 and the 19.
So just parry him.
Okay, for the
It's parry them.
parry him forehead.
Parry them,
What?
forehead.
Parry him,
Bitches,
forehead.
bro, just forehead,
Parry them.
parry him. Okay, this is for
First one.
25.
First one.
Nope, and this is for 19.
There you go.
See, parry him.
25. I can't see the fucking damage.
It's funny,
17 damage for the.
just highlight it if you can't see it. That's what I do.
So with that said, I think
Oh, boy.
a lot of
Come
them
on.
decided
It is a boss fight
the
for a
black
reason,
theme.
so-
So
But I am
some
hoping
of the colors
this
they need
is-
to work.
Oh, it's looking really rough.
Why does the music keep changing?
Yeah, it does seem a lot. This was bringing it to your attention. I'm like,
No, I'm not doing that.
yeah, no, but I know how random it is. That's why when even when it's intentional, I bring it to your attention just in case, like just in case it's being itself.
I fucked up and I pressed the mana.
Okay, let's fast forward a little more.
Quintus.
Here we go.
Ah, wait, I
Shit.
forgot.
Sorry.
Magic drain. It's draining. Did you drink the potion? No, you didn't yet. Oh shit. Roll soul save.
A target creature?
Targeted you
Bruh, why you gotta do me like that?
because you have no mana.
Make that soul save.
Where is it? Oh yeah.
Oh, but two.
If only I wasn't wounded.
Yeah, you're negative. Yeah, even then. Yeah.
All right, so take 15 burn damage, I guess.
Well, no, if you go read burn,
Oh, I didn't know.
let's go read burn.
It's non-fatal damage, right? I remember Ash had
No.
a whole thing about it.
Well, no, it's a bit different for Ash.
Oh, okay.
So if we go to the magic document,
Magic.
Just do not have it up.
Unbound.
I didn't pull it up.
Magic burn. If you run out of mana, you may use your life force. It says may, so I don't have to, right?
well,
Use
you
your
have
life
to do
force
this.
to fuel.
He's forcing it.
You may use your life force to fuel the effect you are trying to create. You burn your HP, take non-lethal damage to a 2-to-1 ratio. This non-lethal cannot be healed by normal means, usually requiring rest to remove.
So it is taking 1 point of mana from you, and then dealing 28 non-lethal.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
28 non-lethal.
Yes. However, this is special non-lethal. So put it in your label.
Oh yes, because it cannot be healed normally.
Yeah, so put 28 burn. Yeah. It's essentially lowering your max HP for you.
Yes.
Guys, I'm done.
You have that.
I don't take.
Quintus, when this happens, you go unconscious.
Yes.
Even with Die Hard?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I
Yeah,
heard.
that was just probably
Yes,
only
you-
halfway.
The item.
Specifically something. It says, in addition, you may not fight while negative when at 0
Okay.
HP or below. You are still staggered, but no longer fall conscious with damage or damage.
You're
active. You may still die as
good.
normal though. Non-lethal damage must at least reach half your constitution score before you will conscious.
What's your constitution for?
My constitution score is
At that base, then 56.
56.
So yeah, I mean, it's funny
If
how
you take non-lethal damage,
like when
if you
you're
have the chance
getting
for it essentially negates time.
hit
Yeah.
a lot
That is how you
and
take,
you don't
like,
see
ranging
the
barbarians
enemy's
down.
HP
That's when you take your life.
disappearing.
You do
It
it
just
So you take more than 8.
it looks
You're down.
really bad, but
You're
Right?
unconscious.
Well, he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's in.
we are.
I mean, you're not dead.
Not dead. You're unconscious.
how do what do I give myself? Do I take away my 17 HP?
Oh yeah.
Just put in your label 28 burn.
Yeah.
And then
At this
then
point,
you
I
probably
think
quotations
we are
or
basically
Quintus unconscious.
swinging
Well, yeah,
away.
just give yourself unconscious condition.
Oh, that's a kind of constitution.
You
Uh, you guys think I should shoot the main boss or just kill his last lightning real quick?
Okay, listen. If it moves at all, I will kill it. So it's gonna die. So forget about lightning. Kill the freaking boss.
Okay, cool.
Kill the boss.
I'm
I can my
asleep
face.
right now, bro.
I just do like no damage to the boss. So
They're down an attacker. So either bring him back or kill or attack.
I'm gonna attack. I don't. I can shoot you with an arrow still if you want. Some fire damage on you. You're fine. I'm going to shoot the White Maiden.
Come on, I think this.
Do you want to do it, Neptunes?
Shoot another mark.
What to hello? Yes.
Yo, that's pretty good damage. What the fuck? That's more damage than I used.
That was a very. Oh, I have a 3d8 with that, so I think that's close to max.
Even so.
That's max. That's max.
the DI though.
16
Yeah, but
plus
still.
7?
Yeah, that's good.
24.
So the 7's full and then 4. Like you have like 20 plus something. 21.
Come on. Let's do this.
Alright, you can up.
Sorry, you tried it.
I did.
Are you proud of yourself?
The music stopped.
I'd say so.
It's fucking dead. Congratulations.
Am I dead? doesn't have
Yeah.
fucking, doesn't have fucking
Yes!
Woo! Yes! Oh my god! Yes!
Yes!
I don't know the one to kill you.
We did it! We beat the pro
Huzzah!
We beat the pro yes.
Watch this Lightning kills us all.
It literally can kill me. It walks over
Oh,
to
no,
me,
it
I'm literally dead.
It just hot streaks all of us.
Give him a new name, the killer of this group.
Who cares?
Indeed.
Okay,
As
Dad.
your arrow flies true, the ooze burns away drastically before slumping to the floor and dissipating like a puddle of water, as it seems to almost disappear. As this happens, the maiden falls to the ground with a crash. And you all left there in silence, as the maiden lays on the ground with a rusted key laying on the floor in front of you.
You got it. I want to. I say that fast because I know other people might say it, I'm the first.
I'm gonna head over to Quintus.
Quintus is
I'm literally asleep right now.
Quintus is unconscious. Nobody
So
else
he
can
would be
get
the one. He would be the one to take it from her. So she approaches the Iron Maiden, looks at it, and just I don't know. She just feels,
I'll take out my last.
This feeling's going on here, and she reaches down for the key and picks it up and looks at it. And like looks at this. I'm like trying to figure out why, where, how did this happen? Who is this person, or if it was a person? She's very confused.
My magic was you fine. I got
Yuna.
it.
Is he still alive?
I believe so.
Damn it.
I'm barely alive.
Wow.
Can she go through this to go in here?
Lexxo, if it was 30 non-lethal, would I have died?
No, non-lethal has to reach your total hit point pool, and then you start taking lethal.
Oh.
So you would have had to take 90
Oh,
non-lethal,
damn it.
and then you walk in, and there's not much in there. It looks like a prison cell.
All right.
You've probably been putting one back at the combat before.
Yeah, when I first was brought there, probably.
Let us fast forward
Is it toilet?
here.
Yeah, that's
So
Look at this toilet.
yes, sir.
There's a 5-foot toilet. Goddamn.
Here we go. So
Your back is a
finish it up.
but also
This was what was inside the Iron Maiden. This female nude character. Well, obviously can't do that here, but yeah, unconscious. Basically came back from basically just bones and regenerated back to as close as to her original form. So that is where we're gonna leave this or end this recap here. If you guys are interested to watching the entire session, there's a list. There's a link in the description. You can also follow me on. Let's get it up and ready. Let's see. Yeah, you can follow me on or subscribe on YouTube. Like this video and hit the bell notification for a future session, especially in the next 3 hours. We are going live with episode 13 and hopefully the conclusion of this lady, the conclusion and the closing of the prologue chapter and heading into chapter 1. So we don't know what's gonna be, if we're still gonna have the same unit. Obviously each one of us have our own story why we came to the village of Elsgard. Right, let me guide you update here from the group. 1 sec. But yeah, there is a lot that is. We all had different reasons coming here, so with hopefully the blight being solved as we close this, that we're gonna see if let's see if I can get a better shot of that photo. There you go. Let's close it there. So yeah, closing this up and hoping did a rebuild on my character heading into chapter 1, and gone is the card sharp, more focus on intelligence, more focus on the bombs, and more focus on mobility and just taking a hit damage from my punches will not. Even though I'm a monk, my character is based on the monk. It's more of the utility use rather than striking here and there. So uh, I will build building Jade Wind on the explosive palm charging with explosive palm. That is, and then hopefully, depending where we go in this chapter one, that but I know it'll be the long game. That from here on out, you'll find Jade Wind every time he's gonna be in the city. He'll be heading into the library because this encounter has really intrigued him. There's so much to learn, so much to know. That's why he's very invested in the herbalist and alchemy. That mixing things together, finding effects, and then obviously this lady coming from just basically bones and regenerating back into her original form. So yeah, stay tuned later tonight and find out more on uh, this ending, and hopefully you find more on what this is all about and what is the new arc in chapter one. If we're gonna get into it on this episode 13 in 3 hours. So once again, if you're watching this live, hashtag live. But if you're watching this all over again, hashtag replay. So once again, thank you so much for supporting and going through the session with me. 2 hours out of the 5 hours. There's a lot that in the last hour because it's basically a huge discussion on what to do with this lady. So between the characters. So check it out, and also there's also something we did revisit that south tunnel. So check that out. It could have helped us a lot heading into this boss fight, but basically, you make choices, you live with them, and you move forward. So yeah, that was kind of something that we're kicking ourselves not checking out, but it came down to a flip of the coin. So uh, most important, we survive. We have no magic. We have no natural healer. We just basically tried our best to be creative with what we had at our disposal, and we survived to end the prologue and head into chapter one. So once again, hope to see you later tonight and join us on this wonderful adventure, this wonderful campaign, the Immortal Syndicate. And yeah, we're definitely hitting chapter one out of 11 chapter stories. So it took 13 chapters, 13 episodes, 13 weeks to just finish the prologue. So there is a lot to digest, and I'm so happy and fortunate to be shown this world of tabletop RPG from Lexxo, and meet my wonderful teammates and the laughs and little RP that they're doing to one another and adding to the story. It just gives that extra dimension and you know that extra flair that it's just not only a hack and slash, but there's also some story into it. So just checking it all out, and I hope to see you all in the next 3 hours. So once again, it is happening at 4:15 to 9:15 p.m. PST, and hope to see you. So, all right, thank you so much, and hope to see you later tonight. All right, see ya.